Interior, TIE silencer, night. Kylo Ren leaves Remnicor's orbit. His mask off. A holocom transmission from Hux appears on his dash.
Supreme Leader, the Resistance attempted to override the communications blockade.
Do you really not know who stopped them?
Hux's face betrays him. He truly didn't know.
Such treachery cannot stand. We must respond swiftly.
Our empire is strong. Show them.
Your absence emboldens them. If you've acquired the power you seek, show it.
Snoke was right about you, Hux. Without faith, you serve only yourself.
Kylo shuts the holocom off, sets new coordinates manually. He blasts into lightspeed. Interior, Eclipse destroyer, bridge, space. Leia looks out at the blue swirl of hyperspace.
General, we're approaching the rendezvous point.
Leia makes a decision.
Prepare an Imperial shuttle. I'll need a valid code clearance.
But we're light years from...
Off Leia's look.
Yes, General.
Connix exits, leaving Leia alone. She removes the General's bars from her robes, pulls a hood over her head.
He's in pain.
Leia responds to Luke as if she speaks to him often.
I feel it too.
Luke's Force ghost steps forward, at her side.
He'll soon be more powerful than our father.
So will she.
She feels too much. Love, anger.
Don't we all?
This is why the Jedi live in isolation. The pain of loss only leads to the dark side.
I've lost everything, and everyone. But I'd still choose to love.
Leia regards her brother, missing him.
Trust her instincts. She may not follow the path of the Jedi, but she's our only hope.
Exterior, Coruscant, underground, night. Finn sneaks out of the skyscraper, bleeding, disoriented. Voices echo, flashlights searching for him. His bearings lost. Down the alleys, stormtroopers on ATLTs, single-rider walkers scan the dark with floodlights. A small light up ahead. He ducks into shadow. A stormtrooper, RK-514, approaches, scanning the tunnel with his blaster-mounted flashlight. Finn appears behind him, shoves a handheld device in the back of his neck, and stuns him. The stormtrooper collapses. Finn confiscates his weapon and holds him at blaster point.
Look at me.
The stormtrooper moans, half-conscious.
Take off your helmet.
The trooper follows the order. His eyes are scared, disillusioned, vulnerable.
What do you remember? How far back?
Huh?
Do you remember when you were taken? Remember your parent?
I don't know.
Yeah, you remember everything. Conditioning camp, blind fires.
It was training.
That's what they tell you.
Finn's face finds the light. RK-514 recognizes him.
You're him. The traitor.
That's right. We're brothers. All of us.
Finn tosses the stormtrooper's helmet out of reach.
Give me your comlink.
RK-514 hands him his first order comm.
Not what they said it would be, is it? The things we're ordered to do? Not right.
RK-514 takes that in, torn, breaking.
You had a name once. You remember it?
He shakes his head no.
Get a name. That's the first step.
Finn shoulders RK-514's blaster and kicks open a sewer grate.
Then what?
Find something worth fighting.
Finn drops into the dark sewer, leaving RK-514 changed. Interior, First Order Capital, Inquisition Chamber, day. Chancellor Hux stands over a prisoner strapped to a vertical torture rack. It's Rose.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I have one of these at home.
You changed the Stolen Destroyer's signature codes, so we couldn't trace it. Give me the new codes.
You know, they told me to pick something easy to remember, like Life Day, but...
You think this is funny? Very well.
Hux holds out his hand, shuts his eyes, concentrating deeply.
Are you trying to use the Force on me?
Be quiet.
Oh, no, see, you're not special. I mean, at all.
Shut up.
He calms his fury, restraining himself.
We have other ways. to extract information.
Hux opens a blast door to reveal an electric torture device. New tech built to work quickly. Rose braces for a more painful kind of defiance. Cut 2. Exterior, Olaforn, dawn. Leia's shuttle descends among plumes of earth-hued steam shooting up like skyscrapers from surface cracks. Aliens soak in sulfur baths, sweating from the steam. Interior, Olaforn, village, street, day. A trio of drunken First Order officers stumble down a side street on leave. 2 hold up the Blitz 3rd, singing.
Sing it how my mother sang it.
A white-robed figure walks past them. We glimpse Leia's face as she maneuvers through the enemy's midst. She eyes an unmarked door lit by a single lamp. When the coast is clear, she heads in. Interior, Olaforn, Cabaret Club, day. Classy, smoke-filled. Lampshades on every table. No customers left, only alien servers cleaning up and cashing out. A slovenly band manager divides up credits between a pair of quad-arm Zetos at 2 pianos on stage. The servers leave their night's take to be counted by the owner, Lando Calrissian, 70, smooth as ever. Leia's shadow falls over the pile of credits.
A man in his element.
Lando looks up, smiles big.
Leia.
Lando is quickly on his feet, bringing her hand to his lips.
All right, all right.
The band manager eyes them from the stage.
You shouldn't be seen here.
For your sake or mine?
Both.
Interior, Olaforn Cabaret Club, private lounge, day. Lando pours a warm cup of tea.
The clientele are mostly First Order, but what can I do? The grip of this empire is tighter than the last. Smuggling's a matter of life and death.
I need your help.
Leia.
We need ships, pilots, every smuggler in the galaxy.
Look, I promised Han I'd take care of you if something happened.
Oh, you take care of me.
I know, you deserve better, but helping your new friends crash into the First Order's machine is not what he would have wanted.
Lando, the galaxy needs you.
Lando eyes something of concern on the cabaret floor. A trio of stormtroopers talking to the skeezy band manager. They look up in Lando's direction. He takes Leia's hand and heads for a private elevator.
Remind me never to make promises.
Interior, Olaforn, docking bay, space. Lando brings Leia to her shuttle, ready for departure.
You need to go. I can't protect you here.
Come with me. Fight with us.
We won a war already. What good did that do?
We proved it could be done.
Leia, I'd do anything for you.
Lando puts a loving hand on Leia's cheek, leans forward and kisses her tenderly on the forehead.
I'm sorry.
In the shuttle, Leia watches Lando grow small as the shuttle flies away, his cape dusting behind him.
Rey, help us.
Exterior, deep space, day. Rey drops out of light speed to find herself in a swirling cloud, half red, half blue, an ominous and violent atmosphere surrounding a black circle, the galactic void. Suddenly, the navigational equipment blinks out. The ship rattles. Alarms sound. Rey braces herself, recalculates for light speed, and makes the jump into the void. The stars streak into infinite straight lines ahead, then twist and bend as she passes through the black hole. Rey's face becomes like an echo of itself in 15 places at once, like the mirror cave on Octo. Nearly subliminal flashbacks. Finn taking her hand on Jakku. Han Solo handing her a blaster on Takodana. Kylo reaching into her mind on Starkiller Base. Leia smiling fondly on her return to Dakar. Luke taking the lightsaber on Octo. Snoke snarling at her in the moments before his death. Poe yelling out her name on Bonadan. Hadaska Wren's Force-electrified mask. And then it stops. Rey opens her eyes. There is a planet ahead, no stars visible around it, only deep black. Heavy clouds swirl over 1/3. Another third is a rich green, another orange and red. Suddenly the power drops out. Lights on the dashboard go dark. The ship goes into a freefall. Exterior, Mortis, Western Woods, day. Knife 9 skims over treetops and crash lands into a riverbed. Tiny fish leap out of the water and run away. Rey pries herself out of the wreckage and sloshes to the land. She looks back at the smoking ship. No turning back. She hikes into the leafy forest, summer turning to fall at an accelerated pace around her. The trees clear to a steep ledge, a towering mountain ahead, a temple barely visible on the summit. The valley below is alive with autismal, oranges, yellows, and red. She journeys on. Exterior, Mortis, Eastern Plateau, day. Kylo's silencer lands in a clearing of dead trees. No leaves on the branches, covered in snow. He looks up at the mountain ahead. Visibility is low. A natural stone bridge over a deep precipice, tall granite on either side vaguely shaped into primitive faces. It feels like a gate. A whisper on the wind swirls around him, fluttering his cape in the air. The force is strong here. He journeys on. Exterior, Coruscant, Imperial Boulevard, dawn. Empty. Silent. R2-D2 and C-3PO emerge from an abandoned building, two small figures swallowed in a desolate urban landscape. R2-D2 beeps.
I agree, R2. We may not survive this time.
A shadow falls over them both. A battalion of First Order transports descend through the morning mist. They touch down, releasing an army of brute troopers. Thick, muscular, mercenary enforcers. Chrome armor and masks reminiscent of Phasma. These guys make the stormtroopers look like the neighborhood watch. Interior, tenement block, dawn. The brute troopers bark orders, flashing lights and weapons as families are forced from their home. A horrified Shadro fan begs for mercy. A brute trooper shoves his rifle into the alien's stomach, doubling him over. A trio of infants wail from their perch on the ceiling. A few stormtroopers look at one another, disturbed by the violence. Next level vicious. The brute troopers pushed frightened citizens into prison crafts. Children are separated from their parents, herded into transports en route to the conditioning camps. They scream, reaching through steel bars as the crafts rise. R2-D2 and 3PO watch in horror as it plays out around them.
I can't watch. How horrible.
R2-D2 beeps melancholy.
We'll never find Master Finn now.
Interior, sewer underground, day. Sludge water spurts out of multiple chutes into a gelatinous sewer cake of repulsive, mysterious contents. Finn jets out of a chute and splashes down, sputtering. A pack of sewer womp rats feed on the refuse encased in the gelatinous mass. One approaches and sniffs, hideous whiskers brushing his face. Finn tries to dislodge his arms from the gel.
Get away! Ugh!
It takes a lick of his face before he can pull an arm out and swat it away. The rats scatter, and he sees why they scattered. The colossal Gryok, a white, eyeless larva the width of the tunnel it's emerging from. It feeds on the sewage, its gaping mouth slowly sucking the gelatinous mass into its body.
Oh, no, 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 no!
Finn dislodges himself enough to get stuck again. The Gryok closes in, slow as the sludge he's stuck in. This is the worst of bad nightmares. The Gryok's jaws open, dripping saliva, teeth like knives. Just as Finn is about to get eaten by this thing, a hatch above him opens, pouring light. It's Dade.
Give me your hand!
Finn grabs the kid's hand and pulls himself up into the hatch, just as the Gryok chomps down. Interior, sewer tunnel, day. Finn collapses, shaking, traumatized for life.
That was so many disgusting things. All at once.
I've seen worse. Dade.
Just one name?
What's wrong with that, Finn?
Nomi?
We've been tracking you since you landed.
We?
Distant screeching sound.
What was that?
You don't want to find out. Come on.
Dade shows Finn his resistance ring.
Trust me.
Exterior, underground tunnel, day. Finn follows Dade down a light tunnel, boots splashing in the shallow water, lights up ahead.
First Order purged a 10-mile radius around the capital after the galaxy went dark. Took most able bodies to conditioning camps.
Did anyone escape?
Just us.
Dade opens a rusty door to reveal. Interior, abandoned underground prison, day. Hundreds of compartment-like dwelling units connected by catwalks to a central control tower. Living here, 1,000 escaped citizens aged 12 to 60. Finn is stunned.
How many people are down here?
10,000, maybe more.
You have weapons?
Whole city's got weapons. That's what they're afraid of. A million of us rise up, the First Order's finished.
Finn lets that idea burrow deep.
You're right.
He's caught up, fervent, brave.
This revolution starts here. Right now.
Sure. All we need is ships, weapons, an army.
Finn looks out at the massive underground cavern of humanity, 1,000 faces waiting for a leader.
We have one.
Finn eyes the old prison command tower in the center. Interior, prison command tower, day. Finn kicks open the door and fires up the comm system. He looks out at the downtrodden faces.
My name is Finn, and I bring a message from the Resistance.
An older woman exits her cell, tired and worn, kept down by this war since the Rebel Alliance days.
The First Order rules by fear. They build ships to intimidate us, wear masks to frighten us, but they're the ones who should be scared.
The older woman takes her wooden spoon and raps it rhythmically against the bars of the old prison.
This is not the time to hide underground. If we take the capital, the galaxy will join us.
An alien joins, then another.
Together, we can strike back. Together, we can resist.
Hundreds, then thousands of people, clanking their possessions. Together in unison. Finn stands tall. From traitor to deserter to revolutionary leader, his journey has led to this.
Duel of the Fates.
Dewvre. Podcasts and such.